All right, so this time I did 2 hours staring at this imperfection in my closet door. You can see right there. When they were building these closet doors, they initially thought that they would put a handle there, but it doesn't make sense to put it there, or a knob, given the way that these doors pull out. You wouldn't actually be able to pull out the door from that place. And so now we have that little nick in our closet door, and it's been there since they installed the closets. And I just, before this 2 hours, I thought, what would be an interesting variation of a way to spend 2 hours instead of just trying to sit here still with my eyes closed? I thought it would be even more challenging to sit, and maybe more interesting. I don't really care if it's more challenging. I'm not just trying to do things for the challenge. But I wanted to see what would happen if my eyes were open and if I were focusing on one thing that I could see. So I started this, staring at this, basically a dot, sort of a brown dot on the white door. And as you would imagine, there was all sorts of stuff going on physically with my eyes. At the beginning, it was sort of trippy and hard to do it. I could feel my, what's it called, the lens. You I could feel different parts of my eye moving, just trying to stay focused on it, which I don't think I could do for longer than maybe 5 or 6 seconds, and automatically it would go back out to blurring to see, I guess when the lens is moving, it's trying to bring other parts of your field of vision, my field of vision, into focus. And so on top of that, I had all sorts of other different, the way optics work, of course, especially with a white background. I started seeing colors and weird dimensions where it's like almost like the dot or the little nick wasn't part of flush with the door. It was like the dot was pulling out, and the white door was staying where it was. But I don't know, weird stuff like that. And it just felt like a lot of effort to try to see the dot in any one way and try to keep it that way, and to try to, like, let's say, keep it in focus and not be focusing on the whole picture of the door or the handles or any other part of the door. And I just bailed on that pretty soon, maybe within a minute or 5 minutes or whatever it was. And then the rest of the meditation sort of, I would actually say, felt easier than I thought it would be. I sort of thought I'd lose my mind. The idea of sitting and staring at one spot for 2 hours. I'd actually say it even felt like this 2 hours went by faster than yesterday's 2 hours, which was also interesting. And then in terms of other stuff that is coming up for me, there were all sorts of weird. It's interesting when you are just trying to connect with yourself and just be silent and let thoughts happen, let experiences happen. It's interesting what random stuff can come up, like weird, creepy scenes from movies, frustrating, sad experiences with ex-girlfriend, like, what else? Also good things like just love and support and appreciation for various current relationships and dynamics and things that are going on, eagerness for other things. I felt, especially near the beginning, I felt this like urge to shave. I was like, I need to shave, I want to shave. And then I noticed that even that was sort of weird, because it's like, I don't actually want to shave because I really don't like shaving. What I want is shorter facial hair. So it's like just noticing differences in, like, more precise thinking or more precise language. And also just noticing that probably things like that, thoughts, impulses like that, were coming up as just a distraction from what I didn't want to be doing, which is just existing here for 2 hours. So it's like that is something I so strongly didn't want to be doing that I'd even have a very quick thought of I want to be shaving, which I clearly don't want to be doing. But the fact that I would prefer to be shaving, that was interesting. Um, yeah, and so I guess just one last thought is the what is it? I don't know how many days it's been. I feel like it's day 19, and I think that I'll probably do a couple more days and wrap it up at day 21. And the I'm interested to see. I don't think that I'll stop watching videos. I've been watching videos on a daily basis as well, like Kyle Cease videos or Abraham Hicks, things like that. And I think those have been um, helpful. And I wonder if I made if I either just focus on those more than I've been focusing on the meditation, because I haven't been watching 2 hours of videos a day, and I'm sort of I don't think that I plan to watch 2 hours of videos a day, but I'm sort of curious about how much this past little series, everything that I've done so far with this 2 hours of meditation and then making these videos. I sort of wonder if I had done it differently, if I just skipped the meditation and just watched awesome videos and really focused on them and like didn't try to multitask or anything and just sort of let them absorb and made like little recap videos after, sort of the way I'm making these self videos right now. I wonder how that would have gone. So who knows what will be next, but um, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good physically. I've been feeling sleepier over the past few weeks, just sleepier than usual. I don't know if it's related, but overall physically pretty good. And I felt like this past 2 hours, in terms of the three categories of fear, fantasy, or witness, I feel like it was a lot of witnessing and a lot more calm, not a lot of antsiness or anything. So that was interesting and pretty cool. Yeah,